Hey guys, welcome to another class of UI UX. My name is Michael, and today we will be designing components, the ones that you are actually familiar with, like the like buttons and the save button on Instagram. So get your laptop running, open your Figma app, and let's start editing. So hey guys, welcome to day 3 of UI UX. My name is Michael, and today we will be creating um, live component. So before I go, I think I did the introduction to plugins the last class. So I don't waste your time. I just go straight to the point. So I think by now everyone should be familiar with this plugin Iconify, which I used the last class while creating the Instagram post. So you go to Iconify to get um, um, these two components here. You can they call them icons. These two icons. So you go to Iconify, and then for this you search for the word love, 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 and for the second one you search for the word save or bookmark, because if you use the word save, I think this is the save button on Instagram, but you can, if you use Iconify and search for the save button, this is not what you get. So this is love on Iconify, and this is bookmark. Okay, so when you get it, it gives you something like this. It is like this, maybe in this shape or in this color, but mine, I actually had added borders to it, a stroke, so give it that edge, okay, like the one on Instagram, because that's what we'll be creating now. So just sit back, relax, and it is actually very easy to create components. Okay, so let's create this first component. So create your first like button. So this is what you do. So before I proceed, I would also just give a probably few second recap on the last time I actually explained some features at the top of the Figma software. But there's a part that I actually did not mention, which is this part. This is create component. So we have three options here. So the only way you can create component is at this part. Okay, so this is what you do. So you click on this button, right, or you draw a box outside it, and then you come here and create. It's, you see, like when you move close to it, you see like an orange you know color around it. It's telling you, okay, which means it is already in the mood to be created, like the component is already in the mood to be created. So you go to the top here and click on plus. Right now you have two hearts. Right now, so to save time, I'll just do the same thing here. You come here, you draw the circle from outside, you click on this, and you click on plus. Now you have two components. Now, what this means is, let me explain what component means. Okay, you are trying to make this to react to this, which means if I click this, I want it to change to this. But in Instagram, if you click this, it changes to red. So what do we do? Let's change it to red. Instagram red, red. And in Instagram, this is black. So let's change this to black. Okay, sorry. Think let's change this to black. Okay. Let's see. This would be, the white part is also dark. So now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You come to the prototype. Okay, the prototype, the first video had a little demonstration on what prototype entails. So you come here, and now this is where the prototype gives you options of what kind of interaction you are trying to do. So let's say I want, when I click on this, it changes to this. So I hold on to this, you see like a plus sign. Now you can always draw the plus sign from this, from four sides, here, 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 here. It's still the same function. Okay, it's still four side, one, two, three, four. So you do, let's pick it from here. I like taking it from here. So it asks you what kind of interaction do you want. So we have different interaction on drag while hovering. I would explain this much more later as the class proceeds in different in different videos. After delay is timer, is also known as timer, and so on and so forth. So let's say for this we are going to use you click on it. Let's say you click on it, it brings you the interaction. Take click on out is out. So you come back, you click on it. On tap, which means when you tap on it, your like button, it gives you the red. Okay, so what you do is, okay, we've already said it's going to be red. So now always put it on smart animation in cases where you want a smooth transition of animation. In situations like this, you know, as time proceed, we'll get to explain other, like the dissolve and the instant. But if you want it to be smooth like the one on Instagram, you don't use instant, you use smart animate. Now you put, just leave it at 300 milliseconds, and then so that when you click the like button, it goes back to this. Let's say you like a post and you're probably trying to unlike it. That is where this comes in. You take it back and repeat the same process. But most likely, the first details are actually available for the second one. You know, most times that you do, but just pay attention to it and make sure it corresponds. So it is on tap, and it is on smart anime, and it's on 300. So now we go to this part, and then we check the same thing. So we come here. Okay, now I think I drew the last one from here. Let's take it from here or here. It's the same thing anyways. So on tap, smart anime. So which means if I tap this, I want it to change to this, and then you take from here. Let's take it from here, and you take it back. So when I do the same, let's say I'm trying to unsave a video. If I save it and I'm trying to unsave it, I can click the same button. Okay. So now, how does this interact on your mobile? How does it work? Okay, because it's a single button. That is where this part comes to play. Now we have layers. Layers gives you more like tells you everything you're editing. The text is here, shapes. Okay, I will explain this much more in other videos, but most likely these parts are not. You don't control this, so these are like when you are creating. If I put a text now, for example, Control T, okay, it adds it here. Okay, so this part kind of like gives you details of everything on the screen. Okay, now when you want to check for what you just edited, this guy here and this guy here, okay, you can still rename them, but it's not important. You don't have to, accept in cases where you probably have the same colors but different interactions. But anyways, this is where you see your design, the interaction, and they always come in one button. So you drag it out, one, you drag second one, two. So let's test it out. Let's test our animation. So like I told you guys, if you want to use a frame, you click on A. All right, let's say you click on A, and it gives you frame. So if you click on A, it gives you frame. I always use iPhone 14 Pro Max. I always use edges to 32. Let's say 32. Let's put it at 32. And let's so you leave this to, this is the one you actually bring, the one from the component. Okay, now they are charged up. Let's see, you bring this here, you bring this here. Let's check out our animation. So when you go, let's go back here. You go to play to check your animation, but you have to click on the frame first. Then you click on the play button. Okay, so you click on the play and it gives you this. So watch, voila, voila. Okay, let's say you want to unlike on the same post you like, you click on it. You want to unsave, you will save. So anyways guys, that is how easy it is to create components. I would like to hear from you guys. You can comment, ask me questions. I'll be here to help you out, and yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.